go if you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, I'm here with Game Oven. They are showing off Jelly Reef, which is their next game. Matt, why don't we jump in and check it out? So what is Jelly Reef?
So Jelly Reef is an underwater game, and the thing is, you swipe across the water and you create currents in it. So it's for tablets and touchscreens, mobile phones, and it's basically you have a bunch of jellyfish and you're trying to get to the bottom of the sea, and
you try to get them to safety. And the trick is that you don't play directly as the jellyfish, but you play as the water itself.
Okay. Well,
and the other layer of it is that it's roguelike. So it's very cute.
And yeah, why don't we jump in?
We'll jump straight in. It takes forever to create a level. So now we are waiting for the creation of the level to happen, because the levels are fully procedural. That means there is like no templates, nothing. Every level will be generated on the fly, and that takes a while. So now we have the first level, which is very, very easy. There should be no challenge in it.
So I guess even though the levels are procedural, there's kind of like maybe a specific rule set to each one. Like you have the first levels are easier, and later levels get more difficult based around certain things.
As you progress, they get more difficult, but they rank up pretty quickly. And there is a reason for that, is that dying is part of the game, and you need to learn that quickly. In the beginning, maybe I think that a few months ago, we were in a phase where you would play for 20 minutes and then die. And it sets up the wrong expectations. And what we have now,
incredibly hard.
It's a short, hard game, and you should not be able to finish it the first time you play it. That's not the plan. So now we have another level, and in this level we can see that the plant life is quite different.
Yeah. And you're just swiping on the screen to
swiping on the screen to control the flow of the water. I can also create currents where I'm not. So the current itself is not directly dependent on where I am, and now I'll flow right into that current that I created previously. These tiny fish are telling me that there is a big fish chasing them, and I lost one.
Oh no!
But I'll gain one. Okay. So I'm now at status quo. It's so this level is already difficult. So I don't expect. If this is the first level that pops out on the screen, I don't expect it to go to finish with all the. But it's also, the game is relatively generous with the lives, and it gives you these jellyfish as lives. So
you're basically trying to get to the end of the map, but I always die like one level right in front of
the most frustrating.
So then you have to start over again.
Yeah. So each level has a separate dominant biome, which will define the way that it looks, and we can see here from the color that the previous one was marked orange, because most of the coral in it is roughly orange. And there is a small icon, and in this case it's a fish. So this level will also have the dominant. Actually, will be popular with lots of fish, which is not a good thing because they are hard to play.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to try yourself?
Yeah. Let me give this a shot here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm controlling the currents and not necessarily the little jelly dudes themselves.
Absolutely.
But it's actually pretty precise, so you need to get the hang of it. But once you do, you have like a very it's very precise.
There was a sea urchin that you bump into. Those are not good for you. And that's a blowfish. Hey, no! You ruined me. So now we will recreate the whole world again, and you play a completely different map that has different.
So every time you play, it's different.
Okay, so we're starting over, and then then there's kind of like and I guess like the side of the hexagon that you kind of the levels seem to be kind of bordered by a hexagon, right?
Yes, exactly hexagons.
Okay. Yeah. Real game.
Yeah. And you can even see we have a small minimap, which is not what people would have expected. That after Bound, then we'll have a game with a minimap.
Well, this game is very different from like almost everything else y'all have created, like like Fingal and Boundin. This is very.
But we did
different.
meet making a student version, like kind of proof of concept prototype level of this game. That's how me and Adrian met, and that's how we started the studio. So
there was always this idea laying around.
Bringing it back at some point, and somewhere last year we thought, okay, it's a good idea. Maybe we can queue this up right after Monday. I really wanted to do this. I really wanted to make this game. I didn't know what I'll end up doing, and yep.
Yeah, the thing with Blowfish is that they also,
You can
ride the currents, so you can completely fuck yourself up.
That language is not suitable for a PR person.
Excuse me.
Oh no, I think I only got one. Or maybe. Okay, and then okay, so yeah, I guess if I wanted to go to that level, that's the top right there. I'd have to find a way.
You actually need to find a way there, and the map will kind of show you if there is a way or if there isn't once you're there. So
yeah, you can basically plan your way. Like if you don't want to get into a level with like lots of rays and it's going to be super hard, then you can find another way to get where you want.
Okay.
If there's a particular enemy you're not keen playing against, then you can just avoid levels that have that thing in it.
Now this game came out on Windows Phone first, right?
Yeah, a very early version we have, but it is pretty much a completely different game. If we would be numbering them, this would probably be version 2 of the game.
Okay. Now, are y'all thinking about doing this as a premium game or free to play, or what are you thinking?
We are thinking premium with this.
Okay.
Super simple, buy the game and then play as much as you want.
And
I feel like it would be very forced if it would be a freemium game, and we haven't planned for that. And games that don't have freemium straight from the planning probably it's not a good idea to halfway switch. It's not going to be an easy switch, and we feel like we shouldn't be making it anymore.
Yeah,
we play premium games, and we wanted to make a premium game, and yeah, that was kind of the choice.
In a way, you have to change the design of the game if you want to go freemium.
Yeah, and I'm not sure like how much that will fit with it. Probably we can make it freemium as well.
You get some more of these jellyfish here.
This is pretty brutal.
No, they don't see well in the back the race, so I think you can avoid them. But when they lock onto you, it's done. Yep.
Oh. That one had his fill, and I think I'm good now. I don't know. I see crabs. Oh no! This was significantly more rogue-like than I was maybe expecting. That's actually pretty interesting. The whole structure of the game being like, you start over each time, and then you kind of have to make it to the exit of each world. I'm kind of going up.
That's okay.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier to take a detour than to plow straight into danger. So that's not necessarily bad.
Yeah, we've also seen players like actively plan their way and going very, very, very carefully.
Until something happens on the screen where you no longer can go first.
Right. And some exits are also blocked, and you're forced to find another way.
Yes, got another jelly dude.
We're still one month off from the release, so.
So you're thinking sometime in April?
End of March.
End of March.
Yeah. I can send you a build. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it'll be interesting to play with this a bit more, see how it, what's like.
Yeah, so there are 3 worlds, and the second world is like completely different from this.
And the third one is not done yet visually.
It gets darker each time. This is all very shallow waters, lots of colors, and then it gets darker and darker.
Well, thanks so much for showing off the game, and yeah, looking forward to playing the playing the game once I get a chance, and yeah, end of March when it releases, hopefully. Thanks so much.